Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6. Today we're starting things off flying over the battlefield of the big Hermitcraft Civil War. Now, for those of you who didn't see the last episode, this war is now over, and if we are to go by the rules that were set out, we won it! Unbelievable. But I gotta be honest, guys. I gotta be honest. I've had so much fun doing this prank war, and I gotta say that I don't think necessarily that there needs to be a winner. I feel like both teams won. Not only because of how amazing both bases are and how much amazing inventions we came up with trap-wise, but also the fact that everybody seemed to have a laugh, and the Star team made an amazing diss track. What is this stuff? Oh, okay. Of course there are. Of course there are. But it's time to move on, and I am going to start this episode off by flying over to Mambo's base, because I got a little bit of a gift to deliver him. You see, during the war, me and Mambo at one point found it more interesting to try and get witch skulls and charged creeper skulls from all of those charged creepers that Doc was launching at us. And we actually managed to get 3 in total that I salvaged and saved. And I know for a fact that Mambo really wanted his back, so I thought I'd make a little quick funny thing here with an armor stand. Now, I'm kind of curious to find out how long it will take for Mambo to see that. Now, with the war over, guys, I can return down to my necromantic lab, and I really like this place. I say too much, but it's just great. It's just great. The storage system is just easy to access. Everything is great. Anyway, I am actually super excited about my project for today's episode. This is gonna be so much fun, so unique, and brand new to the Hermitcraft server. Now, what I want to create is kind of on the same scale as Mambo's Chorus Fruit farm. You know, the one, I guess most people have seen it. You know, the one that completely lags out the server and and grows chorus fruits. The only difference is that this thing that I'm going to build is definitely not going to lag out the server, I don't think. And it's not going to grow chorus fruit. So I guess in a sense, it's completely different. It is another SciCraft creation, and I just want to say, if you aren't watching any of the SciCraft guys and you're interested in technical Minecraft, I do recommend to check out Nembon or Ilmango or any of the others. They are absolutely amazing if you like weird technical stuff in Minecraft. And this, what we're going to build, is something that Ilmango posted a few days ago now on his channel. It is essentially a super quick XP farm. And a super weird one at that. It uses cactus. It uses cactus to get XP. Now, I thought the very first thing I would do is head over to my creative test world to see if I can replicate what Ilmango and the SciCraft guys came up with. And this is quite impressive, okay? So basically, what we're gonna do is try and use furnaces to get a lot of XP, because now when you remove something from the furnaces, you get XP. But not only that, since 113, you can also store XP in the furnace. So if you have a hopper, here's the whole thing, I'm gonna show you that in a second. If you have a hopper like this, hopping items out of a furnace, for example, like that, it still stores the value XP in the furnace, something it didn't used to do in the past. So now when I take this out, I get XP for the full stack that I smelted and not just the 30 cactuses. This means that if we make this a mega thing, we can store a lot of XP in the furnace array, and the machine can just sit there and smelt things, and when it's done, we can just come and pick up, well, a lot of levels. And it doesn't require any mobs. It's like a super weird XP farm. Now, we need something to smelt, and that's where the cactus comes in. And this is what they found out, the SciCraft guys. And I don't know exactly who found the final design out, but like I said, I do recommend checking these guys out. I will put Ilmango's video where he showcases this and makes a tutorial down in the description below. But check this out. And I guess I need to lower the volume because this thing is pretty loud. But take a look at how quickly this cactus plant grows. That's 2 cactuses already. 3 cactuses. It is... it is absolutely ridiculous. This is tick speed 3, by the way, for those of you who know about tick speed. This is normal vanilla Minecraft setting, and that's how quick the cactus grows. Now, I will admit that I don't fully understand why, and it has to do with how the game looks for game tick updates, but these 2 zero tick pistons here are very important. They will update the cactus by pushing their arms into the side of the cactus, and as they do that, the quicker they do that, the quicker the cactus grows. Again, in the game code, there is certainly explanations for these things, and I'm not that smart. I'm kind of stupid. I just want to build this thing. And so here is the full contraption. Again, link in the description to ilmango's tutorial. This is what I want to build on the Hermitcraft server. I will say one thing though. In his version, he has a carpet duper to provide fuel for the furnaces. Now, I'm not going to do that because we don't like duping things on the Hermitcraft server. So I'm instead going to use all the blaze rods that I'm getting from my wither skeleton farm because I have way too many blaze rods and I don't know what to do with them. I really want to build this XP farm, and I think that what I'm going to do, I spoke with Stress about this, and she's okay with me moving her dye farm, which is currently sitting over here, upwards, because this is actually taking up a little bit too much space. We can make this a lot smaller with the same functionality, and she's totally fine with that. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to fix this little issue here as well, where these 2 are not aligning, and having the XP farm, if it now works on the Hermitcraft server, having it over here will be very beneficial because the one thing that I run into issues with when I do my village or pickaxe business of doom is that I run out of XP. I am getting there, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I've got so far, and it's bigger than I thought it was gonna be, the footprint. So yeah, it took a little bit of time to dig this place out, but it's looking pretty ridiculous at this point. I wanna make sure, and I don't know how yet, but I want to make sure that we can see this part over here, because I think it looks absolutely epic when it's running. So at this point in time, I got all the pistons placed down, and everything should be pretty much I need to power those blocks though. Everything should be pretty much ready. Basically what this is just to be able to send zero tick pulses to these pistons here. Using pistons on the side going up and down, they are powering these super quickly here. And on top here, we're going to run a clock. So the next thing I got to do is install that clock right now. And that should be the clock. I need to wire everything up real quick as well. And in this scenario, we're going to wire it up using comparators. But these comparators are just acting as if they were... Oh, did I miss something here? No, I think we're good. Put a light here. Yeah, these comparators here are essentially just repeaters, but apparently comparator lags a little bit less than repeaters when they update. So everything to lower the amount of lag. This would be the on-off switch. And that doesn't sound right. Oh, I see what I see what I did. I completely missed to place a very important piston there. There we go. Okay, it is running. Oh my goodness, it's so loud. Let's try and make sure we can turn it on and off. Nice. Unbelievable. Okay, so right now, this is a perfect moment to test this out because it's only me and Stress Online. So there shouldn't be a whole lot of lag. I do need, like I said, to power these though. They are what powers these pistons, so I need 2 more levers. Okay, all of those are powered, and I can now go ahead and plant my cactus. I still haven't done the fuel system for this thing, so that's another thing I gotta do. But, I think, oh, if I can get into this machine, I think everything should be working. Now the question is, will this work on the Hermitcraft server? Where it's not just a single player world, but we have a little bit of server lag. And all of that stuff. Let's see. Let's see if we get cactuses. So far, nothing. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, hey. Okay, we're getting a lot of cactuses. I just need to make sure to make it less lossful. So these are pushed over. I should be able to place blocks here. Yeah, if I do that, then maybe that will increase the yield. Now, this is not going to be completely lossless by any stretch of your imagination, but that should help it. Can I also... I think I can also place blocks up here. Here comes the first ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's so much better. 6, 7. That's incredible. That's incredible. Now again, we're gonna go ahead and smelt all of these cactuses because it's gonna turn into an XP farm. Oh, it lagged there a little bit. I think it can... Minecraft can lag for 15 ticks or 15 seconds and still remember the progress. I see that there's still quite a bit of cactuses getting stuck there. So anything we can do to prevent that. But 21 cactuses in that time, this is working beautifully. This is insane. I love this thing. Okay, so over here, we could potentially just do something like this, and that will make it even better, probably. It's so cool, though, the way it pumps down like an engine. It's really cool. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at my hotbar, dudes. That's insane. And more importantly, it actually works on the server. Yeah. And I really don't think this is lagging the server too much. I mean, essentially, it's only some pistons going up and down. I am on my way to collect fuel for the system using the Wither Skeleton farm. It produces around 6,000 blaze rods an hour, so it should be a pretty good source of fuel for this cactus smelter or XP farm. And here we are. I can't remember. I know, yeah, this shulker box is full. Let's see if I have anything kept in the system. I do have... So I got four shulker boxes already filled, just waiting to be picked up by me. I guess what I'll do then is... I do still need to clean this place out, the build side of this place. But I think maybe some of these can be reused for blazes for now. Oh, these are all filled though. Okay, to do, bring new shulker boxes to the Wither Skeleton farm. Now, let's give this a little bit of a run, like, because I'm not actually sure. I think I can empty a little bit of this and mix it in here. I'm not actually sure how the blaze rod production is working in this farm yet. But I want to give it a little bit of a test here. So we got a little bit. Let's empty that and let's empty those. We got 2 empty shulker boxes. I'm going to give it like 10 minutes. I don't think anyone else is in the nether. 5 seconds till my 10-minute timer goes off. I'm going to shut it off because it takes about 5 seconds. And there it goes. All right. Timer done. Okay. So in 10 minutes, we got approximately 11 stacks. Well, 10 stacks is more fair, I think, to say. What about wither skulls? We got 12 wither skulls. No, 14 wither skulls as well. Just as a little bonus to that. Okay, so with these blaze rods, I built a little bit of an input system here. Nothing fancy, just hoppers going down to a dropper clock into a water stream that feeds into the furnaces. And I think the way I want to do this, because furnaces will require... Am I doing this correct? Yeah. Because furnaces because hoppers requires to be filled all the way before the first furnace gets the fuel, I'm just going to manually fill these the first time. I need to make sure that I have a switch that can lock and unlock all of these hoppers. Now, by default, it would be unlocked, sending all the items either to storage or to be destroyed. I'm considering saving a shulker box of cactus dye, but then... avoiding the rest. So actually, let's put this thing here for now. The only way to hide the redstone would be on the back, probably. Alright, something like that should be on and off. I may need a light for that. So right now it is in collect XP mode. And then we'll have a light over here in the floor. This will all be covered up. And this is now in... or this is save XP and this is collect XP. Yes. It should be correct. Save XP. No, wait. I'm confused. I think it needs to be like that in default. We need to be not powering the hoppers. And then when we want to collect the XP, we switch it off. Correct. Yes. Okay. Sweet. So I think I'm ready to actually run this thing. And we're not going to have that ticking noise when the fuel is filled up, by the way. That's just... Well, we are actually until the fuel is empty. I didn't think about that. Should probably add a lock for when the last hopper fills up and send a redstone signal back to that clock. Yeah, I need to do that. But anyway, let's try it right now. As this is super loud as well. This is so cool though. This is so very cool. Now, obviously it has to produce quite a bit of cacti before all furnaces gets filled up. But it will eventually. So I'll keep this running and then I will hopefully not lag out the server. And I'm going to install a little bit of a contraption down here to lock the fuel clock. A few more tweaks are required as I see this farm running. For example, this will need to be an ice block here. And I want to pick this up if I can. While the furnaces are slowly but surely filling up, of course there's going to be a lot of backlog that has to be filled. All of these hoppers is 22 hoppers. So 22 times 5, that's, I don't know, a million. No, but that's a lot of spaces that needs to be filled up before the machine starts working. But, I mean, we're producing cactus so insanely quick that it's just a matter of time. So, now is where we wait. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. But I need to run the machine, which looks absolutely insane. But I need to run the machine and, yeah, I shall install a burner there as well, I guess, once that shulker box is filled up. Iskalav? No, is she here? So...
Hello?
Yeah.
What? I don't even know why you're laughing right now. This is rude, you know. What have you done?
I mean, I did ask you the other day. Have you forgot? I did ask you. I said, I may have to do some changes to your flower farm. You're like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. That I understand, okay. But I did say, yeah, that's fine. You can move it. But where is that other one? Like, I'm looking around. There doesn't seem to be a replacement of said farm.
I haven't got that far yet, okay? I haven't got that far.
That should have been the first thing you did when you took this thing down.
Yeah, maybe.
Naughty.
Maybe. I'm sorry. Check out what I've made, though. You may want to lower your volume in
God.
Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yes. Hang on, I can do that. Music sounds. Okay, I'll put it down to 10. Well, that was 9. Yeah, but...
It's very loud.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. On collecting, this gets XP?
Yes, this makes cactus super quick. And in these furnaces, they get smelted. The cacti get smelted. And then I can collect it for XP. So we can basically run this overnight, being AFK. And yeah, it's insane.
Shut up. Oh my god.
I have decided to move all my storage into our lab. And so I've built this super sophisticated storage room with deep storage for like cobblestone and stone and packed ice and sand and dirt and gravel. All of these things are automatically stored into shulker boxes. There's also a shulker box here with empty shulker boxes. And yeah, and then a very organized way of keeping the items here. Now, I had there are a lot of chests.
Who has that many chests?
That would be me. I built the Sphinx. I took it down. There was a lot of chests, okay?
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. You're not just going mad and collecting chests.
No, I'm not a chest collector. That would be weird.
All right, a chest holder.
But anyway, organized storage there. And the cool thing is that anything that is automatically stored, like for example packed ice, if you have packed ice, you take it and you throw it over here, just throw it on the floor here and boom, Get sucked up and get sorted into shulker boxes.
Oh, that is cool. Oh, wow, look, there they go.
Yeah, there they go. There they go.
Oh my god, that is cool.
The coolest thing though, or my surprise to you.
Okay.
Sorry, did I interrupt you?
No, I was just fascinated by the fact that they go through thingamajigs.
Sea lantern.
Lanterns.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Cool. That's cool.
But sorry,
It's
yeah,
magic
go on.
sea
I
lantern.
interrupted you. You interrupted me. We're all over the place. Go on.
The cool thing is that, or my surprise is that, Stress Monster, will you? I mean, sorry, hold on. Hold on. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Stress Monster, will you share a storage room with me?
Really?
Yeah,
You want me to share it with you?
You are the most unorganized person I know except for myself. So I thought, why don't we put our unorganizations together and store things together?
Yeah.
We get double as rich
I'm
as
not
well.
one-
You know?
I know, I'm not one to complain about that. I'd love to. Oh my god. That
I mean,
kind
it
of
will
means
take
I
it will
need-
take some effort. You will have to make concrete and all that stuff, and make sure to backfill every now and again. And it's not just output; it's also input.
Yeah, and just like, oh, I need some lights. Yeah, let's just take.
Yeah.
That was a joke. I won't do that.
Now, for the record, guys, Stress Monster did actually allow me to move her flower farm before I started this episode today. So, yeah, she knew that it was gonna get moved. I should have moved the things first, but I quickly put it up together again. Tried to simulate what she was doing with this farm, and to be honest, like this is working fine. It's basically a hopper minecart inside a block, and then a dispenser with a clock, and that's basically at the end of it. And the different dice come out here. All of these are working. I added some glass to add some color, but she said she wanted this place to be more colorful in general. And I think that we can probably make this even better. If I were to like change this out for a white wall and mimic that, and then make the units colored, so yellow, pink, magenta, and red with concrete, I think that would look really good. And then cover up the middle so that you can't see any of these observer clock stuff there. But anyway, the main reason I've been playing a lot today is, of course, to try out the machine. I also put a skin on this whilst I was working here. That's when Stress came, and so I think it turned out pretty good. I decided I want to have a window here to see this thing because it's really cool. It's really cool. I think at one point I do want to design the back of this as well to make it, yeah, to make it look better through, not just like stone and granite and all that garbage in the background there. So maybe make a full green room behind there or something cool. But anyway, this has still not filled up. I don't know how long it's been, but it's still not fully filled up, so it takes a long time. I do want to check out though how much levels I have stored here at the minute. I should say as well, I installed a fuel meter here, so when this is lit, I don't have to worry about fuel. I have an on-off switch that I moved over here, so this should shut the whole thing off, and I can raise my volume again. Whew, because that thing was horrible. Absolutely horrible sound level-wise. And now, to see how much XP we get, we flick this lever, and now we just wait for one cactus to smelt in each, and then we collect it. Or it could also be two, it doesn't matter, as long as we can pick an item out. Now remember, this Ferni here has stored this XP throughout this entire testing. So I'm level 2 right now. I'm going to take 2 of these out. There we go. Oh my goodness. Level 26. Level 35. 41. This is absolutely ridiculous. And at this point in time, of course, it would be better to go and... that was so sick. It'd be better to go and like do some enchants, and this is why I need it as well, so that I can, you know, put my things together and put my pickaxes together. Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. So I come back here. I don't know which one I was on. Yeah, 26 levels stored in there. I should probably have, I think this was the one I took. Yeah, I should probably have like an enchantment station in there, or like anvils or something. Just put some anvils over here for now, I guess. Could make that a lot better though. So then I can come in here, and do I have anything that I need to combine? Silk Touch and Mending and Efficiency 6. I still haven't used up all the XP. Like, there's still a lot of XP stored in here. I think it's infinite how long the XP can be stored as well, by the way. But there we go. That's all the pickaxes made. Gotta rename this as well. Yeah, that's... I think I just made, including the books, 10 pickaxes in total. Do I have enough to do 10? I do certainly have enough to do 10. Absolutely sick, dudes. Absolutely sick. Wow, this is the coolest thing ever. Now, one thing that's important is, of course, to keep this in storing XP mode, or collecting, as I've named it here. Otherwise, it will just clog up and get full. But yeah, I think as far as this goes, it's all is good, I think. And then we can turn this on. Now, I have been playing for about 4 hours, and it's been really interesting because there has been players online, and the server isn't actually affected by this. Well, of course it will be affected in some way, but it's not very affected by it, which means that... I'm gonna rename these even though I derped. That means that this is probably a thing that you can put in the spawn chunks, and it will be constantly collecting XP. Putting it in the spawn chunks, though, would of course void the convenience of having it wherever you want, and that's the strength, I think, of this. But it's a really cool thing. Well done, the Psycraft guys. Well done, Ilmango. And I do recommend go check out his tutorial if you want to build one of these. It's not hard to do. It's not super expensive at all. It's pretty straightforward, and you can do it as a cactus farm as well and remove the furnaces if, for some weird reason, you would want an insane amount of cactus. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. I have no idea how to edit this video because I know I've been playing Minecraft for about 8 hours. We'll see how it goes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you did, I hope that you hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.